All right. Should be on. And here we go. Okay. What was that little notice there? Okay. Let's change what car I'm in. This RCF is pretty sick. All right. Nürburgring in the Elantra N. That would be cool. Let me change wheels. I'll do that. This bad boy. I wonder if it says it's turned off right now, so it probably is, but I'm just gonna... Yep, there we go. It was turned off. All right. Not sure, really lens distance again here. All right, there we go. All right. Here we go, red Elantra N. Now this will be the DCT version here. Okay, there's this chicane. So I drive a Veloster N, which was the precursor to this car. And yeah, so same engine, though this car makes a little bit more horsepower. This is newer tuning. Front wheel drive. Should be, I think this is 276 horsepower, maybe 280 horsepower on this one. And like 260 foot-pounds of torque. Now these tires do not feel particularly sticky. They're probably the street tires. Alright, I need to get you out this way. Yeah, no, second gears. Third gears are like sort of 90-degree turn gear. Let's just rotate a little bit through here and pull out. The steering wheel size is like actually perfect with this one though. The Elantra N. Oh, come on. The Elantra N does race in TCR racing, though not the civilian version of what we're driving right now. Oh, the headset's fogging up. It wasn't last time. Then we'll cut over and come on in. Fog up's unfortunate. A little bit of curve there. Now, so mine's a 6-speed manual, though it did come in a DCT like this. So the DCT had issues. That means it's Hyundai, not some amazing race car manufacturer. I gotta pause. Hold on. This is fogging up bad. I was not getting fog earlier. See, I think I have a rag I can use on it. Same with the one on the lens where it's doing. One second. Also, I was in the wrong view, which I have been so many times. So cool. Not being able to stream is really annoying. Microfiber. We will clean it off. All right. Go. Yep. Alrighty. And we're on the right screen right now. All right. Put you down right here. Get back on the pedals. There we go. All right. Yep. All right. So I got to break earlier than that. Road car, not race car. Not the marbles. Okay, we're just winning this whole one quite poorly. Man, it's fogging up again. I was having absolutely no fogging issues earlier. Oh. Oh my god. No. Holy shit. There we go. I wonder if I need to like adjust how close this is to my face. Because earlier I was not getting any fogging issues. I'll wipe my face down just in case. Wet or something evaporating off my head. Okay, alright. There's a bit of a gap now. So we'll try it this way. Once again, I can see clearly. Good thing I'm doing this time trial, not in like an actual race. Also, the control layout on this wheel is way worse than on the other one. Now, one thing that's missing... Oh no, it is there! Which is hard to see. Is the blind spot indicators in the mirrors. Yeah, and so this, behind the rear view mirror, that's the little computer area where all the assists come in. It's a very computerized vehicle. This would be your infotainment right here. It is a little different from the Veloster end. The Veloster end still has gauges that are actual physical gauges. And this car has a bit of a longer wheelbase. I am still struggling with the front wheel drive nature. At the very least, moving the headset off my face just a bit did seem... Oh man, I'm trying to do some rotation, but the front, asking more out of these front tires is hard. I haven't pushed my Veloster in too hard. I have taken it to some aggressive stuff, but I was slowing down a lot more. I wasn't trying to get like a fast time. Rail braking does help, but I think I really need to do a more slower and faster out approach. Yeah, my Veloster M has been in the shop for a while now. So driving this Elantra N is kind of cool. Not the right... Well, I bet you this wheel shifters feels better than the ones in the actual car. I doubt they're doing magnetic, shifters for the ECT. Like, it's funny, I think Moza has a actual reproduction Lamborghini wheel. And everyone's like, why did the shifters suck? It's because, well, in real cars, they aren't worried about like a super crisp, refined shifter that feels really good and premium, so you know you spent a good amount of money in your toy. There we go. Oh, yeah. Downhill, we're gonna slightly get on the brakes. There we go. And turn in. At the exit curb. Power through. I don't even see our ghost anymore. Oh, he's in us. That's why. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. So I can't see the chat if anyone's in there. Doesn't mean don't check. Cause I will after every event. I will go and read it. Oh wow. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could make that brake work, but damn. Already red, which tells me I went out track limits somewhere. I guess turn 1 I probably cut in too short. Okay. Alright, so time trialing in VR is cool. I really did just want to drive this car because I saw it for the challenge. But let's do actual race stuff. Alright. I do like the wheel rim a lot, though. It took some getting used to, but it is quite cool. Quite cool. All right. All right. Put my headset back on. Now let's see if we can't put in the qual lap on this car before it gets too going. I think we should be able to. But not with the gloves on. Okay, we lost the glove. I love this car's cockpit. It feels super cool in here. Funny, I've never been this low in a car before. I'm a very tall person. I'm 6'4". And I've never been in a car seating position like this before. Even in the sim rig, I can't get the wheelbase this high. Also, my driver doesn't look like a real person to me. But I think that's just literally my, like, used to being a very fat man, right? And just looking down and seeing the tiny waist and tiny legs. I'm like, you're not real. Perfect. Perfect. Well, a 149 is still about 2 seconds slower than I've been able to do in the Porsche, and it is about what, 6 seconds slower than what the best time was last time we were in a lobby. So, oof. Here's one of the gloves. There's you. Okay. The right glove. And we're just going to do really quick. Okay, doesn't look like there's any chat. Thoughts on high school DxD? What the fuck? What in the gooner? There's gonna be somebody with a, yeah, there it is, Pato, with an anime girl livery. And I Love Poland has one too. I just can't really make it out. All right, well, objective survive. We're gonna try and finish ahead of where we started. Okay, I really hope the wheel is pointed straight. Here we go. Love the way this Lexus looks. Behind this Porsche. The reserve P12. Already carnage up ahead. They're fighting. Got through. Lots of fighting in the mirrors. Oh, we overdid this. Oh, we're going to go deep. I was wondering when... Jesus, guys. So much violence. I gotta try and... follow through up here. The other one. All right, Poland. He's still there. I'm so sorry. Oh, I went in too deep there, but we're still ahead of Violet Poland. That was bad. I think I just set my fuel up, but I can't see the fuel rim, the impact. He's still in my mirrors. Alright, I got some distance there. Love hearing the pops and bangs. There we go, we're pulling away. We got a penalty, we really slowed down our exit there. We had the slip. For one side. Oh no! Brake. Across the track. Put us in the gravel. I think what it was there is okay, right? The tires get really squirrely on this mode. Okay. Wow, okay, all the way in last now. Damn. I don't think I got hit. I think I just, I was looking at him trying to see if he would ram me off because he was, well, clearly a very dirty racer. And messed up my throttle application a bit, and I think it's what spun me. I thought I was clear out of the corner and able to get on power, but I guess I wasn't fully yet. And I mean, I haven't played Gran Turismo seriously in a long time. I've been doing iRacing and LMU. And, you know, VR, today is the first day I'm doing serious VR racing. Well, there's a car there. All right. Let's see. There we go. Track map. That'll help me. Ooh. This is a very cool experience. It does suck that we just bottled it there, because we were up and gonna get 7th there. And I feel like we were actually doing okay. Yeah, the people in Gran Turismo are a different beast than in iRacing and in LMU. Someone flat slamming into you is still pretty rare in those games. Now, the dive bomb that kills you in a corner, that will always happen in both games. Well, in all 3 games, really. Wow, that gap is huge. This car. But, the intentional sideswiping is something that is reserved for the Forzas and the Gran Turismos, it seems, in the most part. Like, well, okay. Hashtag not last. Brake toe. Here he comes. Final lap. Hey, there's another car there. It'd be really cool if we can catch him, but I don't know if we can. When I brake, you don't brake there, Eric. You idiot. All right, well, we were doing good. Had a little bit of violence. I still think we screwed ourselves up. Whew. But it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Racing in VR. It's super rad. I actually think it's not as cool as triples. I don't know, I haven't tried triples actually, but you still get like this level of vertigo in VR that you wouldn't get with triples, right? I don't know. So I got saved rating, lost driver rating. Go again. Probably should have saved that replay. It was okay. I can watch the stream back, but I think I know what happened. All right, and in we go. We're waiting on. Let's see. All right. Oh. So, 7 minutes till our next race. Gonna just kind of adjust these a bit. Like right there. And yeah, no, it's really cool. So, I got this PSVR used. It's pretty nice. It feels very cheap compared to like a MetaQuest. It's super light built. But light is good. Light's really, really good. It still has a physics problem in terms of leverage that like something like the big screen Beyond wouldn't have. Where that's really more like goggles that are really close to your head. Big screen Beyond is probably like the best ultimate form of VR for it. I don't like the facial interface. My first impressions were actually pretty negative of the whole package, just because everything felt really cheap. The controllers, let's see. Controllers feel better. It's still a little bit of a rough material, but I don't know. Just compare it to like the actual like mainline controller. This feels better. But maybe those have to be impact resistant materials. But like I said, this is really thin, you know, plastic up here. All very, you know, much plastic. The facial interface is just like super rubbery, but like super thin thing. It's really just like a gasket to keep light out and not really to put any sort of like actual comfort onto it. And it's really thin, and like you can get to the end of it and it's really, really you know, I don't know. It's different. I don't like this mechanism. I really wish you could save a length or like even have a hinge style. And this does feel pretty weak back here, but this also allows me to wear the headphones, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, I don't know. Another huge advantage triples and the ultra wide has over VR though is that I can look at chat. There's no way for me to look at chat mid-race with this on. Absolutely no way. So we're not going to put another time trial in. 4 minutes. I wish I could do more from this menu. Or like change my music or something. Wow. Okay, I don't know why I thought that wouldn't be All right, just kind of doxed myself there. That's okay. Two minutes. We'll go back and watch. Go. Yeah, there's us passing that guy, the P8. Then they have a bit of a hit there on the heated. So I guess the retaliatory strike later was for that. That was a pretty bad hit. All right, here we go. Once again, we're starting, P12. Ooh. Okay, here we go. And we get our headset back on here. So once again, everyone, as of right now, I cannot see the chat. But I do believe we are back into the proper screen. One time. Here we're there. Yeah, we're there. All right, here we go. Starting P12 of 15. Here we go. In the Lexus. I really like its cockpit. little bit of our exit was compromised right there. We're gonna go. Can't quite stick it around the outside. There's another Lexus right in our mirror there. Ooh, big mess in front. Big mess in front. Jesus, there are brawling. Mercedes are and the Porsche are absolutely going back and forth at it right now. Car goes off. This is violence. This is Gran Turismo. Here we go, coming up into this bend here. That might be a penalty. Chasing down this AMG next. Okay, we have a comfortable breathing into the car behind. 1:55 was that lap time. Come on, AMG, don't do that to me, buddy. The doors keep bashing. That cost him more than it cost me. This is why you just race somebody. You don't try and kill them, because then you might kill yourself. Look at the run. We go defensive. Nice undercut. We did get a penalty for that. Going too wide out of that exit. Gran Turismo does actually really love giving penalties, but that encourages you to be precise. I think we can survive this penalty just fine to the car behind, but I would really like to be a little closer to ISO again. Ooh, yes. This is good. Car behind's getting closer. Oh, that's not what I needed. Along the line to there. Oh, buddy. Oh, my God. Why would you just park on the apex like that, man? Cheetah's back past us here. That bumper of that Porsche is fucked up from all the fighting he's been doing. Ooh, you got a better one than me. And the slip ain't slipping. Jesus. So many people completely parking on these corners. Oh, you're slow. Oh, we're wide. Please no penalty for that. Thank you, game. Yeah, that has killed our chances of getting the P9. Damn. So remembering some of the things I don't like about this game, namely the really small race sizes, right? 16 cars max. LMU and iRacing slaughter it for race size. Oh, even Forza Motorsport had 24 car grids. The racing just gets really spread out. Probably for the PS4 support. Wow. Look at how big those grandstands are. We can do better. We can do better, and we will. Oof. Need that. Consistently getting like 10th, but I want more. I want more. Okay. All right. go down 8, lap 1, starting 12. There's that early battling. Man. We had made some good moves that race. I just need to work on my consistency in it. So they haven't gotten anyone to watch yet, but that's okay. I already lost some power right there. We got up to P8. What happened? What happened? There. We ran wide here, right? Here? No? No, I don't even remember what happens in these races. Yeah, I was doing that with fuel saving on too. I really could have caught this other AMG, dude. You've been watching. Hello, Gort. Yeah, so I got this from Facebook Marketplace used because my main screen sucks for Gran Turismo because it only uses like the center bit. This is actually my PC screen right here. This is the PlayStation. It only uses the middle part of the screen. So I've got this so I can still have you know, a good experience in GT7 because I lost my big screen for it that was like this big but also a full screen. But yeah, because I still like GT7. GT7 is still one of my favorite of all time racing sims, and it's definitely like after the Horizon where I would send people to go. It just sucks that it's a PlayStation that doesn't have a lot of support. It would look great on the ultra wide. But yeah. So got this for 315 bucks, so still expensive, but it's like 500 new or something like that. So that's what happened. Wow, it was just that tight, huh? And I did something else to lose it. Yeah, so I'm sorry to hear about what happened with your brother, man. I'm glad you've been helping him through it, though. Two minutes. The next race. Yeah, because I had tried VR sim racing before on Assetto Corsa Competizione, but that was with the Quest 2 over wireless, and just the bit rating, and my PC couldn't really handle it. This has been pretty flawless because it's that console experience where they super QA everything, and so it still isn't perfect. I really wish VR would get past the Mura. There's like a texture to the image. It's not screen door effect, I've been told. So everyone calls it the Mura, which is like the layers in between, like the difference in brightness between each individual pixel and stuff that causes like a mosaic effect on the screen. And I don't know if we just need more resolution or if we just need different lens technology or different panel technology to get rid of it. That whenever I play VR, it's always the Mura that takes me out of it, because it's like wearing like dirty glasses. That's like how I could best describe it if you've never seen the Mura before. I do think sim racing and sim flight are like some of like the best use cases for VR. All right, in we go. Oh, we're starting right down there this time. So this is a much more competitive lobby. All right, we are starting P14. Makes sense. All right, let's get back into the headset. All right. This one also is like really sensitive. You have to be like in the exact right spot or you get a lot of blurring and like purple red fringing and stuff. All right, here we go. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? All right, Poseido's doing something. He's doing like a last to first challenge or something. Oh, fuck. Well, thank you, ghosting. That's that. Oh, buddy. I'm right here. Oh, and oh god. Another battle right in front here. ISO and Hot Rod are both in the last couple of races. Didn't get my headset on quite perfect this time, so I keep having to adjust it to see clearly. Not really a fan of this Halo strap that comes with it. I like Halo as a concept. I have a Halo strap on my Quest 3 as an aftermarket one. That's really good. That passed. Brother! Okay. Hot Rod Lincoln just killed me. See, and that's why, like... One of the hardest things, like, I know this game at higher levels does get better, but we're already in an S-rated safety lobby, and people are doing this stuff. Granted, yeah, I had a moment where I missed my breaking point, and I would have slammed into somebody, and the Ghost stopped that. And the Ghost is really good at catching that, like, blatant and or, like, just negligent stuff, but the, there's nothing about, like, that sort of, like, intentional, like, sort of sideswiping, right? Man, I just want to get a good race in where, like, nothing bad happens to me and I just kind of finish where I deserve. And that's, like, not, like, a hard thing to get in some of these other sims that I've been playing. Oh, please, no penalty for that. Like, the driving's great. It really is. It's not quite as refined as LMU or as iRacing for sure, but, like, it's the same concepts. Really, it's the braking that's a lot easier in this one. The brakes don't kind of pull and yank on the car as the different tires, you know, fight for their different grip levels. But it's just, it's the community, you know, and that's what you get when it's a very popular and very accessible game that has no consequences for this stuff, right? Like, everyone in here has an S safety rating and they're pulling shit like this. Well, we can see the pack. I don't know if we're going to catch them because this is only the B-class race and it's a very short race. Please, no penalty. I'm already in the back. I'm having fun, don't get me wrong. This is still a cool experience. It's just, I would really like to have a nice, clean fought race again. in this game. Like I said, I know if you can get your way up to, you know, B and A, it's like that, but E through C is all hell. So, I don't know if you heard about Max Verstappen's side quest of how this weekend he went to go and race in the final race in the you know, Nürburgring endurance racing series. So he got first, obviously, him and his teammate. But the guy who got second was Jan Martinborough, who had the GT7 or the Gran Turismo movie based off his life, and he was the guy who won the Gran Turismo Drivers Academy and stuff, and went to all go on to become a real race driver. And he got second, which is kind of cool that Verstappen and him were on a podium. Oh shit. Hashtag not last is in the table. Final lap. Can we do this? I mean, we can. He's making a lot of mistakes. All right, Marco. Didn't quite make that work. No, not gonna happen. I'm sorry, Marco. I didn't want that. Leave the space. I already had the brake dramatically. God damn it. I was. If he had stayed on the outside, I would have had to brake dramatically and he would have got out there, but he turned into me. Granted, it was like, I was all the way on the right there. Like, if he didn't, if he was broke, I actually probably would have gone off track, or I would have gone so slow, but he would have got past. Well, hey, oof, that was not how I wanted it to end. I wanted to not be last, but I didn't want to bully Marco off. Daisy's been rough. Oh, Daisy has been rough. I've died like 4 or 5 times. It's incredibly violent. I think I found where that truck ended up, but it looks like it's already been like hit, right? Either that or like the people who own it take all the wheels inside their base after they are done with it, right? And that's in like Klen, which is south of Krasnostav. That I found that. But no, I actually went and I've gathered 2 more code locks, so now we have all of our interior doors code locked, and we have 1 spare that I'm going to use to start building the watchtower exit again. And I'm thinking this time to make it non-boostable. What I might do is like tier it, because sure, you might be able to boost onto 1 layer, but will you be able to bring boost items up 2 layers, right? So have the jump off be on the 3rd floor instead of the 2nd floor, and then that goes down to a side watchtower that will have the drop off from there. Sure, you can use barrels or a car and you can boost up 1 level, right? I doubt you can boost up 2, because what are you going to use up there, right? Yeah, we still have the car. I have gotten some kills. I had them on recordings and stuff too. Yeah. And all we need for that is nails. We have 2 boxes right now. We're probably going to need another 2 or 3, 4, depending on what we want to do. Also, I think the north door, the one that isn't a door yet, I might go to the outside and actually build a barricade there, not a fence. The difference being the barricade is not raidable. And then we just lock that off, and that's just a no entry, right? And we can turn the fence that we have there into like either like a cell, or you know, a hidden storage box or something like that that's behind that one. But I want the barricade on the outside wall, where we have our current gate on the inside wall. Does that make sense? Because then we still get our quick out, but like I don't know how you get a barrel up a whole level, right? I don't think you can. Maybe you can do it with freaking boxes, like the crafted storage boxes, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. And even then, they'll only get you in like 1 layer into our base. Yeah, I've been enjoying playing GT7 again. It drives great. The people, God, man, I just watched myself get killed again by Lincoln. But yeah, it's almost midnight, so yeah. Yeah, we still need more code locks and nails, because we just like the gate limit is 30, and I was listening to people chat, and like people were like saying like a guy like was like lame because he was averaging finding 1 plastic explosive a day, and so like, yeah, good luck rating us. It's like they must know something, whether it's the events or it's the gas zones or something, to like get lots of plastic explosive, because they were saying like 1 a day was bad. Like, dude, we found 1 total in our entire time on the server, and it was on somebody else who had found it. But yeah, so I killed a team of 2. Then, while looking for more industrial stuff, got careless, walked down into an area without scoping out first, walked into another armed team. There's a lot of armed groups in our area right now. I don't know why. It wasn't this way before the DDoS. There's a lot of armed duos moving through our kind of territory up there through Novo and our town and stuff, but it's just luck probably, and just everyone getting on, and some new faces and stuff too. Made it popular. Yeah, I don't know. I do think we have officially evicted out of the guy though. He hasn't attempted to build there, and I doubt he like quit the server. But so I think we, as of right now, we own Karmenkova. There's no other bases there. Yeah. I debated sharing it because I'm like, I didn't know if people would wait long enough. I'm not like, as soon as I saw Zac Efron, I'm like, oh god, what is this, right? Like, I'm like, what? Like, this seems like not what we should be doing. And then the missile strike was just like, oh yeah. No, BF6 is gonna be good, I think. Yeah, I think it probably was. Yeah. We do need more storage stuff too. We need gun safes or gun racks again. Because guns just take up so much of our, like, we have a lot of slot storage, but guns take up so many slots. I think we should also prioritize on getting an NBC kit like soon, because the gas gear is wildly good. Yeah, on the other server, I don't think I've ever seen a heli crash on basically vanilla, but we haven't spent like a whole lot of time in that western area of the map where they're super prevalent. I mean, maybe? I don't know. The spawn was always there. And these were like AN-94 heavy plate carrier boys. All right, I'm going back into the headset, so I will not be able to see your chat. I apologize. This is the downside of VR. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of this head strap. I'm just gonna say it. My head shape, it wants to like push up instead of tighten down. All right, here we go. Can I get a race where I don't either A, fuck up myself, or B, get murdered? That's all I want. I don't want to like get a podium unless I can. I just want to finish where like I feel like my skill puts me. Whoa, Ferrari. Car off right there. Another car off. Another car off. This blue car is all over my ass. What's a P9? Deep. Blue car with you too. Oh, lots of cars off, lots of cars off. Holy shit. Why will you just sweep across the road like that? Well, probably because he was trying to kill me. G7. Penalty on P5 up there. There's only a 0.5 seconds. It's not going to be too bad. They're having contact. Caught. Gotta go widen the marbles to avoid him, which lost some momentum there. Why, dude? Why, dude? GT7 drivers, holy shit. Pushed a little too hard there. They're making a lot of mistakes, so am I. My goggles are fogging up too because I brought them in close to my face and it's made a seal. God damn it! Ugh. Rejoin the racing line at 0 speed. Deep. Eric, stop making mistakes. You can only see out of one eye right now. Doesn't mean you make mistakes. I bumped him to try and have us catch up to the next guy, but I ended up making mistakes and falling behind after I bumped him up and gave him speed. I am blind. I am blind. I cannot see anything. I cinched down the goggles too tight to try and get them to stop like slipping up the top of my head. And now they are so fogged. But I think we're done. So, I mean, that was the race we wanted technically. Oh. God damn it. I did the entire race as a good race on the wrong fucking camera. I'm just a retard, dude. I've done that like 4 times today with this setup. And that was like, that would have been one of the races I would have wanted to show somebody. God fucking damn it. Why do I do shit? Why do I try shit? Of course, literally the one race where I don't get crashed out and I go up a ton of positions. All right, well, it's midnight. I'm gonna start winding down for bed. That also dramatically just made me sad right there. But there's no one to blame but myself for being stupid. And trust me, you can rely on me to be one thing. It's stupid. All right. I was on the wrong camera. I had the big cam up and the game was small. I only want so I was on this view. And I should have been on this view for racing. So, like, technically it's there, but that's not a very good watching experience. It's okay. I'm just disappointed myself because like that would have been one of the ones I would have wanted to show somebody. That's all. It's not your bad, Franco. Even if you had noticed and you're like, Eric, no, Eric, please go back to the other stream. I was blind. I was in the headset, and there's no way to like pipe in like video like that. The headset. It's a console. It's a console. But it's okay. I am the stupid one. I am the quite stupid. But yeah, this is like the talking view. This isn't, if I'm ever racing, it should never be in this view, basically. Because I'm not a titty streamer. I mean, I may have boobs, but the gameplay should always be bigger than Eric whenever I'm playing a game. This is just like the just chatting screen, more or less. It's okay. It's not your bed. I'm going to go to bed now. We should play some DayZ at some point, though. I'm totally down. Though I have burnt a lot of our good gear. You have like our best kit. It's not your fault. Literally, there was nothing you could have done once I put on the headset and forgot to change the stream view. It's me being dumb. Okay, and also, not every racing game I want to do is going to VR. I'm still going to do PC VR. Oh, sorry, I'm still going to do PC racing games on the ultra wide because it's more comfortable. People can see my face. I can emote better. Like, VR looks really stupid. I look really stupid with VR on. Everyone does. But yeah, so I will catch you later. Bye.